Welcome back everyone. Reggie vs. Solace here with another video, and I wanted to talk about the Darkmoon Fair Trinket Heroism. So this is the second Darkmoon Fair Trinket that I was able to acquire in WoW Classic. I had a good discussion about the Maelstrom Trinket, getting some good reviews on that, getting some good comments on that, getting some good feedback on that from the viewers, and I kind of want to do the same thing for this trinket here. So, Darkmoon Fair Trinket Heroism, trash or treasure? Which one is it? I was able to test it today in Blackwing Lair, and I used it on Velstraz and also some trash fights that I was able to get into. Any type of trash, I used this trinket to see how well it would heal me. Doing those trash fights, and also in fights that had the Diamond Flask on cooldown. Of course, the Diamond Flask is every 6 minutes. So I would swap out when it's on cooldown, plop in this trinket, see how it would heal me over that boss fight, if applicable. And I think it was 2 fights that I was able to use it in, Velstraz and Flamegore, if I'm not mistaken, because that's right after Even Rock. Alright, so I have some numbers here that I kind of want to show you guys. We can get right into it. Alright, so if I go here, if you use recount and details, I use them at the same time. In recount, you can go to heals taken, go down to your character, which is Warblade. Shout out to Purge on Deviant Delight. It's my guild. If you look over here, you see Warblade, and then you see Heroism. And you see Heroism here healed me over the raid, over the course of the raid, 9,000 health. Over 9,000, right? And it was 24.1%. 24.1% of any type of healing that I received, self-healing for myself. You see the fire protection here was really good. Of course, you're going to be popping fire pots. You got Heroism, 24.1%. Pretty damn strong, guys. Stronger than your Bloodthirst. Stronger than healing potions that I used. I think I used like 2 or 3 healing potions that got iffy in trash fights, especially the trash fights I was using this on also. Holy Strength, of course, when Crusader procs, you get strength bonus. You also get a little bit of healing with that. First aid, I think it was 1 or 2 fights I had to pop a first aid. Heroism was number 2. Anything that's giving you number 2, for me, in my opinion, this is all my opinion, I do my own testing. I advise you guys to do your own testing. Anything that gives you number 2, I'm going to be using. The same as how we use fire pots. Think about it. It's scaled slightly under fire protection potions for the entire raid. Right? Fire protection potions, you only use those in certain fights. Same thing with this Heroism, and it's scaled slightly below that. That's pretty damn effective use for being such a cheap trinket. And with the Darkmoon Fair, of course, is in town. I was able to turn my trinket in, and I was able to get all 8 cards for under 100 gold. This is the cheapest type of deck you can build. Remember, it's an epic deck. To me, I like epics, I like purples. Classic's not really built around like that, but for this trinket here, you're going to be able to get each card 5-10 gold. Maybe the highest card will be 30 gold. Well within everyone's price range now. I know gold is hard to get in Classic, but with mages doing AoE farms, hunters doing Maradon and Dark and DM clears, another could do that. The hunters can clear that basically by themselves, kill the boss. You're getting 40, 50, 60 gold per hour. That's basically this trinket right here. You'll be able to use this, especially with melee classes, rogues, feral druids, and warriors. You'll be able to use this here. Paladins also on the line side, but of course I'm Horde, as you can see in the kind of the background there. Heroism trinket, number 2. So that's using recount. I was also able to see it in Warcraft logs, and let me see if I can share that with you guys real quick. So Warcraft logs, I was able to to see it here also. And I'm gonna zoom in on it real quick so you guys can be able to see what I'm looking at. Heroism, right there. 8.14% of my overall healing using on Warcraft logs. That was pretty awesome. I was able to snippet this from Warcraft logs, showed our raids here tonight with Blackwing Lair, looked under healing from myself, of course, It's scaled higher than Holy Strength, of course. Same thing with Whippoorroot Tuber. Heroism was there. There was a few others higher than that, but I wanted to kind of concentrate on this trinket. I feel, is it trash or is it treasure? I think it's a low-key hidden gem treasure. And I feel that definitely when you're doing AoE pulls, if you're doing these type of farms where you're critting in melee, I definitely think you should have this equipped. As you can see here on my character, I have it equipped here. Darkmoon card Heroism. Sometimes heals the bearer of 120 to 180 damage when damaging an enemy in melee. You damage them and you have a chance to be healed in the process. It's almost like the Arcanite Champion, if I'm not mistaken. It's a sword. It's a rare level, like a blue level sword, and it kind of has the same type of effect. This time you get it in the trinket. Would I use this throughout the entire raid? No. Would I use this on cooldown with my other trinkets? Yes, and that's exactly what I did. I was able to use that tonight. Of course, you know, I'm rocking the Edge Masters. I'm geared pretty good. I'm rocking the Viscad, so my DPS was higher. You know, of course, hit capped and everything like that. As you can see here, you know, hit capped 6%, Edge Masters 3.5%, rocking Cloud Keepers. We're pretty geared. And with that, because I know what people are thinking. Hey, using this trinket, are you going to nerf your DPS? The answer is no. You're not going to nerf your DPS. If you can see over here, and I'll put it on the cover for this YouTube video, I was still able to get number 2 DPS overall, or damage overall, I would say, damage overall, in tonight's Blackwing Lair. So you're going to be top 10 DPS. You're still going to be, you know, effective in the DPS category, but you're upping your survivability by using Darkmoon card Heroism. I think it's definitely worth an investment. It's the cheapest trinket you're going to be able to get from the Darkmoon Fair. You can get it under 100 gold on my server, and I play on a role-playing PvP server, so it may be a little higher on my server. I'm thinking Faralina, Herod, Stalag, Katonos, Whitemane. I think all those servers, it may be cheaper, because a lot of those people are going for speed clears and things like that. I don't do those at all. I think you may find it even cheaper than that, and it's worth your investment when you're doing farms, when you're in between trinkets. You know, if people didn't tell you, the Hodge was nerfed in Classic WoW with the Warrior and Paladin bug that they fixed a few months ago. It was nerfed. It was stronger on private servers. It still procs, but it doesn't proc nearly as much as it used to, even in early Classic. I don't even use it that much. I use this trinket, and as you can see here, I'm still pushing top 2 for tonight, top 10 overall in DPS. I try to use, you know, just try to go in different routes with using trinkets, and I think this one is worth a play. I voted as treasure. It's not trash. You can use it on trash though. See what I did there? You can use it on trash and also use it in between pulls. Darkmoon card Heroism, treasure. All right. So this was another kind of a trinket guide. Reggie versus Solace. Expect more WoW videos, some Final Fantasy videos, some Lego construction videos as the channel grows. Please feel free to follow me. I would love a follow on Twitch. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Everything is Reggie versus Solace. You can join the Discord. I'll post the Discord also. Tonight was one of the best raids. We had, even though we had a couple wipes, hilarious wipes. I'll post that vid later. But it was also a lot of fan interaction. It was pretty cool. Guilty interaction, family interaction. It was awesome. We did some music going on in there. Learned some new music. It was pretty great. It was just, I laughed the most I've ever laughed in a raid. It was pretty cool. So tune into my Twitch to be able to see those raids. Tune into my YouTube for these videos right here for Classic. Exploring trinkets before you have to buy them. I'll buy them. I'll kind of do my thing for my warriors that I'm leading in this guild, and also for the guys out there playing Classic WoW. It's a game I play every day. Feel free to subscribe. YouTube, Reggie versus Solace. Twitch, Reggie versus Solace. And stay tuned for more videos, guys. We'll do some. I'll post my VODs up to YouTube after I'm done streaming them on Twitch, so you guys can be able to see that if you're not on Twitch. Because I know I started on YouTube also. I didn't know what Twitch was. And then, of course, also for random daily content. I'll keep the videos coming. Thanks for everything, guys. Click the bell and subscribe if you don't mind. I'll definitely appreciate it. Reggie versus Solace, Darkmoon card, Heroism, Treasure. And I'm out.